Welcome to Deep Thought. Apply the knowledge you get. Apply the knowledge you get. You know, it's interesting. People in my circle, we call it the flow. And the flow is simply when you think of something, have an idea about something, and then something outside of you shows the idea. Now you hear the music in the background. It's just a regular cable channel that has certain music. If you got a cable package, you typically have a bunch of channels on there that plays nothing but music. So this particular channel is called Soundscapes, and they'll have inspirational messages with each song. And it was so interesting that I'm talking about applying the knowledge, and there was a quote on there. And I should have wrote it down because I was looking at it and I said, okay, I got to remember that. But it was basically saying, you get that knowledge. You don't just get the knowledge, you have to apply the knowledge. And I said, man, okay, that's a message from Spirit that I need to deal with this. I need to talk about it. See, I talked about knowledge being outside the mainstream. I talked about digging for real knowledge. But once you get knowledge, you have to use it. You know, the cliche saying is knowledge is power. I would amend that to say knowledge applied is power. Okay. I have this knowledge on how to create podcasts. You know, how to speak in such a way to get interest. You know, I got, how to get the equipment and everything. What good is it if I didn't use it? Let me say it again. What good is the knowledge of how to do these things if I'm not using it? I'm not creating something, What if I'm not, or that's one thing. Or what if I get knowledge on how to mix certain herbs together or certain foods together to heal me when I have an issue or to heal someone else? What good is it if I don't use it? You have people, they have knowledge of a whole lot, but they don't use it. And I don't mean in terms of making money anyway. Yeah, you can use it to make money, possibly, but you can also use it just to simply live life. See, when you have that knowledge is to help you navigate life. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't. But overall, it's life. Oh, trust me. And I don't care how deep Rom gets. Rom's a capitalist. But sometimes you learn some stuff. There's no immediate way to make money off of it, but you still have it. You can still apply it. When I give knowledge, okay, I'm mainly known when I'm talking about relationships for the body game. What good is knowing that information, knowing how the body affects someone else, but I don't use it myself. That's one of the reasons I still work out. That's one of the reasons I work out. What good is it? I know what to do. What good is it? What if somebody have the knowledge of how to effectively make love to their partner, how to likely give them an orgasm or just, a good feeling? What good is it if they don't actually do it? You have to apply the knowledge you get. That's what it's for. It's not there just to know. In most cases, you don't get paid for just knowing it. Shoot, even if you get the knowledge and teaching it, that's still applying it. When you get knowledge of anything, in fact, at that point, really, it's more information. To be technical, we're going to be somatic about it. It's more information, but you get that, you know it. You gotta use it. That's when you have your power. That's when you can make things happen. You have knowledge on how to fix your car. You need to apply it. You have knowledge on how to make food in such a way everybody enjoys it. You have to apply it. When that's what the power is. Once you learn something, okay, you got to apply it. What good is it? I talked about like orgasm without touching. What good is knowing that it exists and even getting the knowledge to do it? But then, as a man, you get into a relationship with a woman, you never use it. At least a little bit, because it can bring them a lot of pleasure. And that's a whole other conversation. But, what good is it? You got knowledge, or let's use the money thing. You have knowledge on what to do to actually make money, to create a business. to do something that people will compensate. What good is it if you don't actually do it? What good is it? Even when you're in school and you learn something. Now, I understand that can be tricky because you might learn one thing and get into something else. I personally did that. One day I'll get around to what I have an advanced degree in. That people haven't doxed me and figured it out. But I've actually used the knowledge there anyway, personally. The knowledge I have has helped me on some practical matters. What good was having this knowledge if I didn't use it? And it don't mean you got to use it all the time, because as you build knowledge, you should be building knowledge of have knowledge of several things. But you use it when it's necessary. You use it to solve a problem. Something comes up. It's like, okay, I have this problem here. Okay, what knowledge do I have of dealing with this type of situation or issue? Okay, boom, I used it. Okay, here we go. You applying it. Knowledge applied is the power, not having the knowledge. There's many people who will go to their deathbeds with knowledge. It was a saying in the motivational communities about like the greatest place of ideas and, innovative type of things is a graveyard, because people will die with the knowledge. You need to apply it, because one of the things as a student, once you get that knowledge, the purpose of it is to apply it, is to go on that hero's journey. You got this new knowledge how to do something. Okay, you need to use it, or at least have it in your toolbox to use when necessary. You don't have to jump on it right away, because you might be doing you got knowledge of something else, you using that, but still have it. And then when the situation comes up, then you can use it to do what you got to do. You have to. Like the knowledge I present on my main channel about working out and using it, I expect men to use it. When I talk about money and different things, I expect somebody to use it. The main thing on this channel is to think. I'm specifically doing stuff in such a way where people will think about the life that you live. Think about stuff when you encounter stuff. Think. But that's an application. So, knowledge applied is power. And you want to use that power. All right? So, I want y'all to think about that and get back with y'all next week. Peace and blessings.